Hello, this is Mike from Dimensional Walking, and today I want to do a video, and we're going to call this video Humans from the Future, a Theoretical Exploration. Okay? So the premise here would be the idea that humans might be a future alliteration of ourselves. It's a captivating subject. It's rooted in a speculation, or it's rooted in speculative fiction and philosophical inquiry. It suggests a cyclical nature to existence where advanced beings from a distant future may have engineered or evolved into human form, okay, from the future back. So here's some of the potential explanations of that. Genetic engineering. Advanced beings could have manipulated DNA to create humans as a controlled experiment or for some other specific purpose, unknown, I guess. This could explain some of the certain biological anomalies or unexplained genetic traits that go out through all the races that exist on Earth now, all the human races, okay? And that could explain maybe something that, some scientist or call junk DNA. Very well could. Then we have something called time travel paradox. Humans from the future may have accidentally or intentionally traveled back in time, altering the timeline and becoming the ancestors of the current human population. Possible? This could account for historical anomalies and sudden emergence of advanced knowledge in certain periods or certain places on Earth. For example, this tremendous shot of technology that happened on Earth the last 70 years. I mean, I don't think I have to even go through all the things that have happened in the last 70 years, okay? Including the technology for me to talk to you on the internet. That's just one huge thing, but there's many other huge things too. So, and then of course there's the evolutionary convergence. It is possible that intelligent life forms across the universe independently evolved similar physical and cognitive characteristics due to universal evolutionary pressures. Humans could be one instance of this convergence. Okay. Now, going on to say, evidence or lack thereof. Okay. These biological anomalies, unexplained genetic traits, or physical attributes could be seen as potential evidence. It could be seen as potential evidence, no doubt about it. However, these could also be attributed to random mutations and environmental factors. Okay, so we got the plus, we got the evidence, and we got not so much evidence, right? So, okay. Then we have something called ancient artifacts. This would be like out of place artifacts or, again, advanced knowledge in ancient civilizations that may suggest a future influence. Okay. Such as, the pyramids. We have pyramids all over the world besides in Egypt. You got them in South America. You got them in Central America. You got them in uh, Mexico. You got them uh, out in the Asian southeast, mm, in the region of, let's see, Taiwan and Cambodia. Um, and there's other places around the world. There's some even in Russia. These mound places. United States has got some of them. Also, some strange structures and formations that they really cannot explain. No, science can't explain them away. They try to, but they can't. So something is basically going on around Earth. going around for quite a long time. And of course, there's, again, there's one more place. It's kind of a big legend. Of course, is Atlantis. There's some seems to be some proof that it exists. Nobody quite knows where it exists underwater, but there seems to be some evidence around the world that Atlantis does exist. So then we have the psychological patterns, reoccurring dreams, myths, collective unconsciousness themes could be interpreted as echoes of future memories, of past future memories. I guess that's kind of weird, past future memories, right? So then we have the philosophical implications. Free will. If humans are a product of the future engineering, and questions arise about the nature of free will and consciousness, that could feed right into the future, into some type of a future being or somebody coming back from the future. Ethics. The concept arises ethical dilemmas about the creation and manipulation of life. Okay. Then we got purpose. If humans are part of a greater plan, it prompts exploration of our role in the universe. You know, was this a big plan thing where the the future people would come back, or the future humans would come back and retune our civilization, our human civilization? So, potential counter arguments to all this. There's a lack of concrete evidence, obviously. The absence of definitive proof for all of these theories makes it difficult to establish credibility. I understand that, but I think it's something we still need to think about. Alternate explanations. Many phenomena attributed to future influence can be explained through established scientific and historical frameworks. Of course, of course. Paradoxes. Time travel paradoxes can lead to logical inconsistencies that undermine the theory. Okay? So ultimately, the idea that humans are from the future remains a fascinating thought experiment with no definitive answer. It encourages critical thinking, scientific inquiry, and physiological, psychological exploration and explanation of who we are, what we are. Now, have you ever felt, have you ever felt that this is not your home, at least not your original home here, Earth? Well, I personally have had that thought, but I've also talked to, probably over my lifetime of exploring all these crazy things on this earth, I've run across many people that felt the same thing, that this was not their original place. This was not the original place, and they had actually come from somewhere else where they're not in the right place. And this is kind of a pretty common thing. I don't know if you feel that same way. You can let me know. Or maybe you have never heard other people say that. I've said hundreds of times at least. So, with all that said, until we meet again, thanks.